Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Zane. When can you expect the 2023 Polestar 2 to be updated with Apple CarPlay, connectivity, as well as a performance boosting software upgrade? This is a very good question because the 2023 Polestar spec, refresh model, new paint jobs, new rims. When can we expect Apple CarPlay and an upgraded software? That's a really good question, or rather an upgraded hardware to be capable of handling new and updated software time after time. So like the Tesla Model 3 before, the Polestar 2 is capable of over-the-air updates thanks to its always online Google developed in the car operating system, and an ability to even change driving characteristics by reaching deeper into the car's hardware. But so far, buyers have been left with one major omission. While the car's operating system offers you a limited choice of Android-based apps to pick from, the integrated Google Maps with a charging station search function, more can be gained from Apple users with CarPlay thanks to the features like Siri, as well as the ability to use bespoke podcasts, multimedia, and navigation software. Now, in my personal opinion, I still think Polestar should pursue an in-house self-built operating system for some of their vehicles or for all of their vehicles, but they can probably experiment and start it with the more expensive version of their vehicle, given that they will be building less of these vehicles like the Polestar 5. The Polestar 5 is probably perhaps an ideal vehicle for testing out their own software because they'll be selling significantly less cars of the Polestar 5 than the Polestar 2 or 3. I think that'll be a great platform to experiment in my opinion. Now at the launch of the Polestar 2, the brand confirmed that CarPlay would be added in a future over-the-air update and has now locked a feature for an update slated for Q3. Just before the arrival of the updated 2023 model slated for November, the implementation of Apple CarPlay is understood by wired only. Initially via one of the car's USB-C ports, it is unclear at this point if Android Auto mirroring will be added. Although it seems reluctant as users are able to log into their Google account in the operating system, there's plenty more though. For instance, in Europe, the Polestar 2 has been available with a downloadable software-based performance upgrade for the top spec dual motor variant, which unlocks a further 50 kilowatts per hour and 20 newton meters from the drivetrain for a total of 350 kilowatts an hour or 680 newton meters. Since late November last year, the performance upgrade cost roughly around 1,000 euros overseas, currently $1,523. Local pricing is to be announced, varying slightly on per country basis. We'll cut the 0 to 100 kilowatts an hour sprint time for the long range dual model from 4.7 to 4.4. Now, as for carguide.com, they understand that the performance upgrade software will be available in Australia after some delay later this month. So far Polestar has added an average of one software upgrade every 7 weeks since the Polestar 2 launched, added an internet browser, media player, an upgraded route planner suite, and the latest version of Android Automotive operating system. It is also specifically rolling out bug fixes and drivetrain refinements, which includes alterations to the accelerator response and regenerative braking, as well as enhancements to the climate suite. Now, as for the brand representative, they also explained there are future updates in the works, which will include tweaks to the autonomous cruise control and to keep features to further optimize them. Like Volkswagen Polestar earned marks, future paid software upgrades like the performance upgrades are major parts of its revenue model going forward, which many brands are hoping will bridge the revenue gap lost from electric vehicles and requiring less servicing. Now the Polestar 2, for example, only needs to be serviced once every 2 years or 30,000 kilometers, and currently implementary for the first 2 visits. and currently it is all complimentary for the first 2 visits. That's quite significant. Really excited. As a Polestar fan myself, I'm really happy to always see good news like this about Polestar, but I always keep in mind that of course no company is perfect, none whatsoever. Now additionally, there is the announcement of the Android Auto redesign, Cool Walk official, made for multitasking and adapts to your screen size. This is quite interesting. Android Auto is best when it comes in car entertainment. Here's why they think others should give up. So Google announced plans for a similar feature in Android Automotive, alongside a big redesign for Android Auto. And some of these new features include the ability to watch films, browse the web, and this is browsing the web while parked up or charging the car battery. Now at the recent Google I/O Developers Conference, plans to make more devices compatible with Google Cast. This includes vehicle display as well. Now currently Android Automotive is limited to Polestar and Volvo vehicles, 1 Renault and 1 GMC car. And Lincoln vehicles will get the advanced Google-based operating system next year. Nevertheless, this is a very exciting upgrade for drivers, as it means that they're not limited to apps specifically developed for the platform. You don't have to wait for Netflix or Disney Plus or BBC iPlayer to develop their individual apps. You can simply cast these apps from your phone. This gives you a massive library of content to watch in your car. It's worth recognizing the similarities to Tesla. Android Automotive does not require you to park in order to watch. Android Automotive does require you to be parked in order to watch. That certainly makes sense. Of course it makes sense. It's a common sense. So with Android Automotive and Android Auto, Google usually gradually rolls out new features and will allow access by switching it on remotely. Now I do hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching so far. Subscribe to see more, and of course I will see you in my next video.